We are now into the middle of Ramadan, a month of daily fasting from sunrise to sunset, an opportunity to reconnect and strengthen faith and spirituality, and a time to reflect on oneself, increase charity, and show solidarity with friends, family, colleagues, and our communities globally. Muslim colleagues around the Clifford Chance network have been observing Ramadan and have taken the time out to record this short video to share their thoughts on what Ramadan means to them and how you can support our fasting colleagues and their favourite personal Ramadan memory. Ramadan Kareem, everyone.
Bonding with your loved ones.
Being part of an ummah, part of a community. You're not fasting alone.
Purification of the self.
Ramadan to me means three things: patience, remembrance, and love.
Actively detaching myself from this world.
Introspection and self-improvement. It's a time of disconnecting from the noise of the outside world and looking within.
It means perseverance, patience with yourself and others around you.
For me, Ramadan means cleansing my soul.
By not only being mindful of their physical state, but also the wider spiritual journey.
So in the evenings around iftar time, which is when we break our fast, just allowing some flexibility around that time so that there's time to eat and pray, and obviously knowing that we will do our work, just that it would be after we've eaten.
I think just in general, it's trust that all the Muslims that are at work are going to be able to get their work done as long as they're given the required flexibility. And also to ask questions whenever you have them.
It's also always useful to be a bit more considerate about flexible working, the timing of meetings, and just having that kind of understanding and appreciation that energy levels can be a bit more up and down throughout the day.
Just reaching out to say Ramadan Mubarak would be great support.
Being mindful of scheduling evening calls.
Be proactive and ask Muslim colleagues that you work with how you can support them. Different colleagues may have different needs, ranging from flexible working to taking time off work.
Be mindful of fasting people wanting to step away from work around sunset so that they can open their fast.
It's always nice to have allies in office who are aware that we may not be as responsive in the evening because we are having our meal to break our fast, or we are occupying ourselves with the evening prayer known as Tarawih.
Spending time with my loved ones and practicing discipline.
My family are based in the States and it's a Muslim majority town in Detroit. So every summer I would go, and the pre-dawn meal, which at the time fell around 3 or 4 in the morning, we'd go out and every restaurant and bakery would be open and filled with people. So every night it was just a massive party.
Breaking fast with my family, and when I was little, I used to go to do a Tarawih prayer with my dad, and then we go and visit his dad.
My favourite Ramadan memory is always finishing a tub of ice cream between me and my siblings, one a day throughout Ramadan. So we actually counted all of our tubs for Eid, which marks the end of Ramadan, and there were about 30 tubs, which we made a castle out of.
Catching a beautiful sunrise after my pre-dawn meal.
3 years ago, my wife and I, with our, at the time, 18-month-old daughter, spent 10 days of Ramadan in Jerusalem, a place where there's a real festival atmosphere, and they treat Ramadan like a long-lost friend that visits once a year, surrounded by amazing history, architecture, wonderful, friendly people, and great food. Really stands out.
Every year during Ramadan, I look forward to attending congregational prayers at the mosque during the very early hours of the morning. I mean, I love sleep as much as the next person, but there is something about the tranquility and the sense of clarity that washes over me during these early morning prayers that makes sacrificing sleep very much worth it.
The best memories I have about Ramadan every year is having my whole family gathered under one roof where we all have iftar together. We all sit on the floor together, we all eat the same food, we all eat from the same tray, we all eat with our bare hands, and we all pray together. As a whole, Ramadan for me means family, it means unity, and it means faith.